Man, I know that this is not gonna show up like at all, but hopefully you guys can see something here. Let's see, can we spot? Okay, at least we could spot the stars. There's one there. That is a star. Just to be clear, which ones are stars. We're just gonna sit out here for a minute because I'll tell you what, I just seen something so freaking amazing right over there where the star that we're looking at right there. All right, so just 2 minutes ago I had to go run. Oh, whoa, 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 did you just see that? Did you just see that shit? Oh my god, I am so glad. All right, so I just seen another light that was next to the fucking light there, and it just moved and then zoomed off. So I'm seeing these lights in the sky, but not only am I seeing lights that are moving crazy in the sky, but I'm seeing other lights that are chasing them. Whoa, it looks like the camera's actually picking up a little bit more than I thought. So what I seen about 5 minutes ago looked like a very bright light in the sky being chased by two blinking light airplane type vehicles. Like this. This is an airplane. This blinking light is an airplane. I know what an airplane looks like. They have blinking lights. This was a solid light in the sky, about 2 to 3 times bigger than what a normal light looks like a normal airplane light looks like. I'm glad this is picking up the sky so much like this. This is not the first time either. I did this the other night. And I just come out here and I just look at the sky. And it just seems like you can sit out here for a couple minutes and you will start to see some really crazy stuff start to go on. So I'm just gonna keep. Oh, there's one above us. Blink. That's the same one there. We gotta focus. Shit. I cannot even believe what I just seen. They're cutting me off now. There's no way that there's 3 planes in that one area. What the hell is that keeps coming into the frame right there? You know what I like? I like keeping the camera right here because the light uses a little bit of reference for where things are at. But what's up, Zoe? Charity, what's up? What's going on? We're out here looking at the stars. At least we're trying to. I can't believe I didn't have my damn phone on me. But I was so in shock at what I was seeing that I was frozen until it was gone. Oh, and then another thing. The big old light, it didn't fly away. It flew like just a little bit and then disappeared. Just straight up, just disappeared. Pretty freaking crazy. I've caught in a couple strange occurrences in the sky on this channel. My son caught one that it's in my shorts. My son caught one that's really amazing actually. It's a bunch of lights in the sky and they're moving in such a strange way. There's no way it's a satellite. We got some weird stuff going on in the sky. What the hell is going on? So I suggest you guys keep the eyes in the sky as well. A lot of traffic up there. There's a plane. These things, they just pop up out of nowhere too, which is the weirdest part. It's like you'll be sitting there looking and you'll think like there's nothing there, and then boop, there'll be something that wasn't there a second ago. Oh, I'm getting torn up by bugs on my legs. Son of a bitch. You seen what I just seen just a couple minutes ago? This big old light in the sky? Because I don't doubt you. Because it was quite strange. I'm trying to keep my eye all over the sky here. What's that blinking over there? Yo, that one wasn't blinking a minute ago. That's what I mean, like, shit is acting strange. It'll act like a star for a second, and then it'll just start moving and blinking. And all they have to do is blink for people to think that they're airplanes. But what I seen just a couple minutes ago was not blinking. That's what really set it apart. Let's take a walk out here a little bit. I need to get one of those zoom lenses. I invite any intergalactic beings to come and visit us right now. Come on. Come on and show yourselves. If you're an interdimensional being and you can hear me, please show yourself. You see star shapes in the sky that you've never seen in your life. Because I don't think they're even stars. I think there's something up. There's a lot of somethings up there. You guys got to remember, we have a space force now. Like, we got a whole military unit for outer space. And if you think that we don't have the technology to zoom all over the solar system, you're crazy. We got technology we don't have no clue exists right now. And we've been places that people have no idea about. Shit is very weird now. This world has gotten very strange. So this one right above me, what would this be? The North Star? Sirius? So I'm looking almost straight up. Is that what that is? I think we're going to start seeing interdimensional beings. I think that this is the year that something's going to land on live TV or a live stream or something right in front of everybody, and they're going to come right out of a fucking spaceship and shake somebody's hand. Something weird like that. Some kind of all-out contact. Yes, a very bright light and they're gone 1 second later. Weird weather. We've had crazy weather. Well, I have in Massachusetts. I'm not sure where you're from. Of course, it's not. Oh, I just seen something breaking over here. And it seems like if you see like a plane or something, you watch right around that plane and the other things will come and fly right next to it. I've been seeing this for about 3 nights in a row now. I need a better camera for... Oh, do you guys see that? Hold on. There's an... Is that a star? Yes, I believe it's a star. Alright. Man. So this thing's just gone, huh? Cloud seeding for the, You know what? I really think that they're trying to reverse something. I think they're trying to either slow down or stop something really bad that's happening with our weather or our ozone or something. Because what they're doing is definitely not good, and I don't see any plausible reason that we would want to poison ourselves. I mean, other than population control, but I think there's more to it. Like we're rapidly. Oh, I smell a skunk. It is time to go. I got 3 baby skunks in my backyard because somebody ran over one of these skunks. Where is he? Uh-oh. I could smell it. Oh no. Of course I don't catch it. I have caught in though. Pretty cool stuff actually. One night I was in an alley peeing. This is on my shorts too. I was in an alley peeing and I look up and it was Starlink. It was like a bunch of satellites in the sky. And I'm like, what the heck? So everybody was freaking out. Um, you could hear everybody in the video going, what the fuck is that? Maybe it's your pocket. What's that? Maybe it's in your pocket, your joint. No, my joint was in my hand. Definitely in my hand. I hope this... Oh, I can't go back here. If that skunk is back here, I'm screwed. What did you see? Wait, hold on. What did I show something or something? You guys know I always got a joint. I mean, it's not news or anything. I just like coming out here at nighttime and looking at the sky. Oh, the short. Yeah. Yeah. Now, I get it. I lose myself. I talk so much. I know when to shut up. Hope all is well with you and Mama Rock. Stay safe out there and stay blessed. Share you as well. I hope you good yourself. Zoe says, I'm just here walking my dogs. My dog's inside being a lazy pig bull. I have it's half pig and half dog. It's called a pig bull. It's a new breed. Yeah. She snorkels and she hunts truffles. So yeah, she's pretty cool. Oh. Like, as soon as I look away, I'll look back and there'll be something fucking weird going on. Man, I hate fucking seeing something, not getting it on camera, because then it's like nobody fucking understands what you're talking about. But what I had seen was not a fucking airplane. And like I said, it disappeared. It just flew like halfway across the sky, and then bye, it was gone. No rhyme or reason for it disappearing or anything. Oh, it's dark here. I don't know what time it is, but it gets dark pretty early. Drones? Possibly. Possibly a drone. Drones usually have like little red lights on them. And drones don't usually go so high. That thing was up there. I hear a jet. Yeah, I hear a jet way up there. Well, I live near an Air Force base. I live not far from Westover Air Force Base. I caught a UFO on my S-22, but immediately my battery died and the phone was gone forever and I lost the footage. That's trash. Sorry that happened, Zoe. Oh, shit. I got a new necklace, guys. Look at this. Well, the cross is old. This cross was an old silver cross that was given to me shortly after I went through what I went through in St. Augustine. And it was given to me by somebody who was trying to like cleanse me of the whatever was bugging me. And I got this silver necklace to go with it, and it looks fucking awesome. And it's from my friend Wendy. Big shout out to her, by the way. Many don't believe that there are alien spaceships in the sky, but really there are more than 2,000 very big spaceships in the sky. Oh, many, not many. I believe there's a lot of activity going on in outer space. We don't have a space force. The U.S. military doesn't have a space force and not have tons of shit up there. Trust me. Guaranteed there's tons of shit up there. Oh, that's cool. Well, nice to meet you officially, Zoe. Trying to... Oh, it's fine, Frank. No biggie. I can't spell for shit. And I'm American. Don't hold it against me, please. We aren't the only beings in this world. They fool us. Oh, Tracy, I think there are beings that live right below us. Also, We don't think that all of a sudden all of the countries just decided, yeah, we're not going to go to Antarctica because, there's mountains made out of coal. All right, so there's a video from 1939 of it's like an expedition force that goes there, and they're filming a mountain, and they're like, this is enough coal in this mountain to power the world for like fucking 10 years, right? So think about it. You have a continent filled with resources. In 1939, every single country except for the United States had claim to Antarctica. But all of a sudden, everybody was like, nah, we're not going to go to Antarctica. We don't want none of the stuff that's there because we're not greedy ass fucking government fucking presences. No. Think about what happened to Buzz Aldrin when he went down to Antarctica. He had a heart attack and came back, and he said it's the most evil thing he's ever seen. You guys could research this stuff yourself. My theory is more than just an ice wall. I believe that there's a whole land there filled with other peoples, other animals, other things that we're not privy to. We are in what I would call the ant farm area. You've never seen my hair in the wild because I always have a hat on, for sure. But I had a headache and I could not wear a hat, so I needed to just go with my hair. I just don't see every government on the planet agreeing to not go somewhere and to not fight over something unless there's something there more powerful than all of them that says, no, you can't come here. And then if you listen to what Admiral Byrd said in his report, he says he flew there and he's seen an opening, and he flies into the opening, and something takes control of his plane, lands it for him, and then he's greeted by this being he calls the Master. And there's a whole report on Admiral Byrd and him meeting the Master and them talking about all of this stuff. That makes more sense than anything. Then Admiral Byrd was silenced. So, I mean, it's pretty easy to figure out that there's something there. And humans, I believe we were engineered. So, most likely it's whatever engineered us. Yes, everything is so greedy, they're not gonna fucking give up on mountains of coal and possible oil and just even the land itself. Think about the Earth. We fought over every landmass on the entire planet, but we give up on Antarctica. It don't make no sense. And then try to go to Antarctica. Try to go there yourself. Get in your big old yacht and just scurry on down there. I want my richest friend with your biggest yacht to jump in your yacht and go do a live stream straight from Antarctica. Because I guarantee you, you will not touch the shore. You will be killed before you touch the shore. And I've seen videos of people that try to go into that area, and right over the radio it says, turn around, you've reached how is there an area on the earth that other beings can say, you can't go here? It doesn't make sense to me. Like, we're all born on this planet. The planet should be open to us to go here and there. That's why I never agreed with a wall being put up anywheres. But I also don't agree with just letting motherfuckers go and come out of, I don't know. Don't ask me for answers, because I have none. No, Tracy, I think you're incorrect about that one statement, Tracy Long, you said, correct, KJ, but America is the greediest. Oh, no, 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 no. If you actually look at the world in a worldview, Dubai is the greediest. Dubai is a place for millionaire and billionaires only. You can't go to Dubai unless you're invited. So, say you wanted to go on a Dubai vacation, you can't just go. You have to be invited to the country. And think about it. We live in a country with homelessness, starvation, drugs, all this stuff. Dubai doesn't deal with that. But they have drugs, I guarantee you. All of the stuff that we have here, they have. But they don't have the problems we have. You want to know why? Because they do very good at hiding it all. Also, when you have money, people are a lot more in tune to cure you of things and help you. And so medical care is better there. Everything is better there. Dubai is a place for the elite, and it's just not for you or me. And places like that prove to me that that's exactly what's going on. Think about all the places in the world that are similar. Dubai was just the most blatant and ballsy of the countries. They turned a desert land into a tropical environment. They're cloud seeding to the point where they're flooding, but it's actually not really affecting them that bad. But we don't know how bad it's affecting the entire planet. Yeah, Dubai is definitely on top of us when it comes to greed. They have hoarded more wealth on. Listen, there's more millionaires and billionaires in Dubai than there are anywhere else on this planet. And the Prince of Dubai or Sultan of Dubai, first he builds a palm tree island so he can sell beachfront property to millionaires and billionaires. After he does that, he wants to build more land. So what does he do? He starts dredging up sand, and he builds a break wall, and he makes all of the continents on the earth and represents them right off the coast of Dubai. So there's about, I don't know, 50, 60 little islands off of the coast of Dubai. And all of these islands are private islands owned by the richest people on the planet. People like Bill Gates, other people that are even richer. These people own islands that are the size of small countries, and they're considered to be sovereign nations. So if you buy an island off of the coast of Dubai for 500 billion or million, whatever the fuck the price is, if you buy one of these islands, it becomes a sovereign nation. Now it could become just like Epstein Island, but it's not a problem. It's not there's no law. It's the law of its own country. So if they want to kill people for fun, they can do it. So the things that are being done on those islands, we're worried about one little island in the Caribbean. Oh, no, no, no. You have a whole plethora of islands over there that you could never access, and none of the agencies of the world could probably ever access. And there's shit that you'll never even understand going on there. Whose birthday? Dory, it's your birthday? Oh, come on, Dory. You gonna do this to me? Fuck it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dorian. Happy birthday from your boy Lou. Happy birthday, Dorian. Pinkies up, bitches. Good one. Good one, Dory. I love that comeback. Happy birthday. I hope you have a great one today. What the fuck is going on over here? I hear banging and shit. Oh, the neighbors. Sorry, I keep the camera down because I don't want to show everything everywhere. My bad. If something crazy would happen, I'd pop the camera up. What the fuck are they doing, man? That's a loud ass car. Damn! Damn, son. How the fuck did I not hear them pulling up, but I hear them pulling away? That shit's the loudest car ever. I fixed my mom's car today, and I got it fixed for $15. I went and hustled my ass around the junkyard, and I have some friends in the junkyard business, and I didn't really give them a choice. I said, I got 15 bucks, and I need this part. That's all I got. So you can't charge me no more because I don't got no more. So 15 bucks it is. And the guy looks at me and he's like, okay, I guess so. He's like, I would usually charge 25, but 15 bucks sounds about right. And then I went and fixed Mama's car in their driveway. That's the best, Lou. You sang for lots of June birthdays, and I was one of them. Best present ever. Shine on. Well, I usually do one birthday song per live stream. I don't like saying that, but if somebody says it's my birthday, I feel like, come on, man. I gotta sing happy birthday. Somebody's actually wasting their time sitting here with me. I gotta pay that back, you know? Thank y'all for wasting your time with my stupid ass. Appreciate it. I actually have an invite to a really gross. I have an invite to a really cool haunted location that's been featured on the one with Zach Baggins there. And it was one of their most viewed episodes, actually. Something really cool happened in this episode. So, I can't believe I just blew 50 bucks. What'd you blow 50 bucks on? But, what was I just fucking saying? I gotta stop smoking. Oh, yuck, smoking is not doing my brain justice. I got thrown off by Dory's comment. I'm like, what the fuck? Did she just blow for? Did I miss something? Oh, the haunted place. Oh, that I was invited to. Okay, so it was featured on their show. Some cool stuff happened, and I got an invite. And all I have to do is call the dude and say, yo, can we do it Friday, Saturday, whatever day? Because it's his business. And when you guys see this, this is going to be one of the coolest videos I've ever shot. because the owner of the business is actually famous, and he's actually he's a good friend of mine, and it's gonna be a cool fucking video to shoot. I'm trying to wait for Jimmy Boy. I'm trying to wait for Jimmy Boy. He's usually up here by this time of year. You know? I know he's been going through a lot. But when I find real big locations like that, I like to at least invite James, because he's done a lot for me. And yeah, I enjoy filming with him. He's a goofball. And I love him. Every bit of his fucking savage ass. Every bit of his blind savage ass. It was part of a joke, but for some reason that didn't come up on the chat. Oh man. So yeah, I guess only one performance from the UFOs per night, huh? I guess so. Whoa. I also need glasses, so I need like people to let me know I'm not seeing things. I like to leave something in the frame so there's reference, so we can know that something was stationary. Because if it's just black sky and it's a dot, you can't really tell what's what. But yeah, blinking light, most likely the plane. It's the plane. It's not a plane. It's definitely a plane. I'm up late. Oh shit, I gotta close my fucking tent. Fuck. Oh shit. Oh, I started another YouTube channel. Ooh, there's hot coffee. I have to come get some of that. I started a new YouTube channel. It's called Blue Rock's Green Hand, and it's so that I can put all my 420 stuff up and not lose my paranormal channel. So I'll be live streaming over there, and I'm actually making videos. I'm making videos over there about growing. So anybody's interested in that kind of stuff, that's what my second channel is about. And since it's such a big part of my life now, it'll probably be somewhere that I spend a lot of time. So yeah, because I love doing this stuff. But it's lights out time. I'm blue, da da dee da da da. I'm blue, guys. Welcome to the blue room. Hold on, I could even make it cooler. Hold on, watch. Welcome to the purple room. You guys like my room? Hey, there's a yellow leaf. I don't like yellow leaves. Ooh, with the ultraviolet, I can see my bad leaves. Look at, hold on. You can see the yellow one. You see the yellow one? Oh shit! They make these videos restricted. Once you show one single leaf. Wow, it takes that long for those to cool down? That's crazy. Oh. Those are petunias. They sure are petunias. I love to smell my petunias. Smell the petunias in the morning. Yes, enjoy your birthday, Dory. Do not, don't party too hardy, but have a blast. Where's my cup? I need coffee. Cool. I'm gonna go upstairs and have coffee with you guys real quick before I kick it out for the night. It's a nice chill night tonight. Smoke a blunt and get my fish on. Wait, your fish? You're gonna go fishing at nighttime? That's awesome. Oh, you mean eat some fish? I'm lost. What kind of fish are we getting on? Yes, I drink coffee all day and all night. I'm one of those. I drink coffee all the way up until I go to sleep. And I'm probably going to go to sleep right after I end this live stream. So, no, it's not decaf. I'm one of those hyperactivity kids. So, coffee doesn't really get me going like it does most people. It actually relaxes me. When I was a kid, my mother used to give me a cup of black coffee to go to sleep at night. It was a doctor's recommendation. I drink it from morning till night. But the thing that's bad about that is I think I'm killing myself because I let myself get so fucking dehydrated. It's bad. I get so dehydrated, I forget to drink water, and I just drink coffee and coffee till my head hurts, and that's not good. I have an espresso coffee machine that I could send you. Do you have a P.O. box? No, it's okay, Zoe. Thank you for the offer. I drink plain old black coffee out of the coffee pot, and it's my favorite. I don't do fancy coffee machines. They say coffee cools you off better than water? Really? Hello, Jackie. I didn't know that. I'll tell you what, I drink a shit ton of coffee. If you didn't notice how fucking butter yellow my teeth are. Wendy Burgess. Hello. I just love coffee too. I want to share coffee with everyone. I like black coffee. And not too strong, but not too weak. Probably a little bit more on the stronger side though. Coffee and joints all day. That's truth right there. My recent crop is fully cured right now, so I got some really amazing flowers. I need to take it easy on the flower smoking. I'm gonna end up like Ozzy. I'm gonna be walking. Not that, you know. He probably had a great life. I heard an Ozzy story tonight. It was horrible. Man. Yes. That's what I do on D Live every day. I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I open up my tents at 4, and then I sit there and play music if there's like nobody there. Or if people show up, I'll start talking and shit. And then it depends on how tired I am. But then I do a live stream at 4:20. But I'm sure I'll probably do that on my YouTube channel now. Frank got one. He was demonic before he died. Listen, Frank, if you watch the video for patient number 9, watch that video and think about what you just said. I think he committed suicide. I think he euthanized himself. And also, I think they were thinking about euthanizing both of themselves, Sharon and Ozzy. Like they wanted to go together. I think you guys can look up, there's some kind of interview about that too. But I don't take anything away from him for that, because if my body didn't work, I would hope that somebody, if I was just sitting there fucking invalid, can't do nothing, throw me something to just put me to sleep in my little IV bag. And I don't blame him, because if you look at his last concert, he's trying to stand up. Can't fucking stand up. He's pissed off. He's like, fuck. You know, he wants to get up that one last time before he skirts out of this world. Some states let you take a pill and set a date to die now. You know what I say to that, Tracy? Fuck every state that thinks they can let me take anything and let me do anything. This is for all those fucking states that think they can let us do shit. I can let you sit on my fucking finger and rotate, motherfuckers. I don't like that. It's your right. If you want to fucking eat a lead sandwich for fucking breakfast, do it. They'll let you take a pill and choose a day, but they didn't have no problem sending motherfuckers over to Vietnam to die. They ain't have no problem sending motherfuckers over to Germany to die. They ain't have no problem leaving motherfuckers in that Black Hawk Down situation, just leaving them behind. Yeah, kind of like Kevorkian. The thing is, Kevorkian should have never been a thing. People should have the right to die. If this was another culture, some cultures look at death a complete different way. If you look at, like, samurais used to commit suicide. If their king died or whatever, they'd kill themselves too. You should have the choice to do anything you want to your own body, including fucking putting a hole in your nose, up your sphincter. You want to wrap fucking... I don't care what you want to do to yourself. It's yourself. It's your body. It's not theirs. It's not the government's choice. They don't... Is the government gonna pay for you to live? Are they gonna provide you with pain medication so that you don't suffer in those last moments of your life? Are they gonna pay for your family to go through that? What are they gonna do to help you not kill yourself? That much? I had one of the most worst experiences anybody could ever have with a family member. I had a family member have their liver ruptured, and her liver ruptured, and she lived for 7 days with no liver. It was the most horrible thing I had ever seen in my life. And I could never watch somebody go through that again. You want to know how cold the hospital is? This is how cold the hospital is, right? She wasn't given, we were told that she wasn't going to last through the night after her liver ruptured, after her first treatment of chemo. Okay, so she had one treatment of chemo, boom, her liver ruptured. We were told she's not going to make it through the night. She lived for 7 nights. After 5 nights, the doctors or nurses, whoever, were telling my cousin, we don't do hospice. The fuck you mean you don't do hospice? They're like, oh no, we can't keep her here because we don't do hospice. Yo, she's not going to fucking hospice, dude. She got no liver. She's supposed to be dead 5 fucking days ago. Put some fucking morphine in the bag, motherfucker. You know what? You live, on average, 3 years longer if you don't do chemo. That's the average. Do research on chemo. Chemo is not the way. It is not the Mandalorian, by far. Tracy, that's why I got into spirit boxes. That's the exact reason I got into spirit boxes. The messages that I got in the beginning probably saved my life. Because I was so broken up that I couldn't save this person, that I was numb. And then I got a message that said, smile, I'm in heaven, from the spirit box. And I know it was him because he said his daughter's name. He said, oh, I said, who do you want? Do you have a message for anybody? Yeah, you. And it said it that clear. I was sitting in my truck. It's one of my first spirit box sessions. And I'm in tears, bawling. And I'm with his nephew. And his nephew had just gotten a job that day. And it says, you got a job? And he's like, yeah, I got a fucking job. So we're both blown away by these spirit box responses. That's what hooked me. I was hooked. When that happened, I was off to... If you guys were around back then, I did a spirit box session every night of the week. Monday through Sunday, there was a spirit box session going on. And it was a very weird time for me as well. Since we could see my hair, I could show you guys something. The night of what happened to me, if you see this gray streak right here, right? If I shave all my hair, I have a gray streak that goes from the front of my head all the way to the back of my head. That gray streak happened the night in St. Augustine. The next day I woke up and I had a gray streak from here to here on the side of my head. And John was like, yo dude, did you have that yesterday? And I'm like, what? And he's like, did you bleach your hair? He's like, what's that on your head? And I had very short shaved up hair. And I'm like, what do you mean? And I go and I'm looking in the mirror and I've got a gray spot that goes from here straight back overnight. Yes, I noticed that as well. Well, a spirit box is a radio. A real spirit box is a radio. I don't really like using the apps. I kind of find them a little demonic. Um, I've seen some amazing responses on apps. Don't get me fucked up. But the thing about an app, right? I use a little radio from the 80s. There's no way to fuck with that. An app, I've seen some of these apps when you download them, it says when you accept the terms and conditions, it wants access to your camera and microphone. Why would it need those things? Unless it's an algorithm program that's listening and watching you. Then if it knows where you're at, it can take and reference that and use that with whatever it could find on the internet and give you fucking things that you think are responses. I'm not saying that's how those apps all work. I'm saying if I was an app designer, that's how I would design those apps, for sure. And there's millions upon millions upon millions of dollars in those fucking apps. And I don't rock with the app. I don't think the app is a legitimate paranormal tool. You know what an app is for? The app is for your amateur paranormal enthusiast who just wants to fuck around. Somebody who's not so serious, doesn't want to go out and spend $200 on a spirit box setup, and wants to spend $4.99 on an app. You get what you pay for. You're going to get a $4.99 result. Tracy Long says, I watched Huff too. He builds his boxes. Tracy, I'm going to tell you a story about Steve Huff. Back in the beginning of my paranormal videos, I was editing for hours with headphones, listening to the PSB7 spirit box, which is so loud, all you hear is there are responses, but they're so fucking hard to make out, and I just hated editing this shit. So I was watching some UK paranormal people that were using a box that had very little static. So I liked that box, and Steve Huff had just given up making the boxes because he was selling the boxes, and then he was getting flack because people were like, well, you make all this money off of those boxes, because they were between $5,000 and $15,000 to build. But what people don't understand is it's not the box that cost $5,000. He was using crystals that are $3,000 crystals, $2,500 crystals. So if somebody wants a box that has $8,000 in crystals and he charges them $9,000 for the box, he didn't charge them $9,000 to build that box. He probably charged them $200 to build it, and all the materials cost $9,000. That's what people didn't understand. So he got sick of that shit, and he put out a video showing people, well, that's my theory. I don't know Steve Huff. I would think, I've never met him, I'd like to meet him. I would think that was the reason. Because I would have been sick of this shit. And I even seen him talk about it. I seen him talk and say, listen, I don't force nobody to buy these things. I get calls constantly of people that want builds done. So he ends up stopping making builds. But what he does is he puts out a video showing how to build a basic box. And so when I first seen those videos, I was talking to other people in the paranormal community, and I was like, you know what do you guys think about Steve Huff? And all I got was hate. All these people, everybody said, oh, that guy's bullshit, it's all fucking garbage, he records the responses and then it's all fake. Okay, that's what everybody said about Steve Huff. But something told me, don't listen to people, because people always hate, right? So I'm like, you know what, I'm going to build a fucking box. But I'm going to build my box a little bit different. So I took that radio that I seen the UK people using, and I used that as a radio to clear the responses from that up. And then used the denoiser and the other pedals to clear up the responses, and it worked so amazing. I've had just outstanding results. What I'm getting at is so many people hated on that dude, talk shit about him, but as soon as I built the box, everybody was like, wow, it works fucking awesome. In fact, when I first showed that box to Omar, that was one of the first times I ever used the box. I turned the box on, it's on for like 2 minutes, and it goes, Omar! And he goes, yo, did that just say my name? And it did, it just said his name. And it says a couple other things, and that was the first time I put the box on. Amazing, outstanding, clear responses. After we filmed that, he's like, dude, I've seen actual Huff boxes and not seen responses like that. He's like, you did a good job on the box. And I think it's because I put my own spin on it. I put my own heart, my own energy, my own everything into building it. And it's a part of me. The box isn't what works. It's the person. The person is the conduit. So when you're doing these spirit box sessions, you'll notice that, like, for you, it'll work. But somebody else could try to use your spirit box, nothing would come out. Well, I got good news. Holy crap, that's too much money. And that's what a lot of people said. But that's the thing is, when you got a $3,000 crystal that you're using for a machine, and your other materials come out to $1,000, and then he's charging $5,000 for the machine, he's not making nothing. You gotta look at, like, the dude's gotta make something. A couple $100? Come on, that's not shit. And then he's giving out his life's work. And then another thing you gotta think, he's got to think about who he's giving the stuff to, because I'll guarantee you he's given boxes to some people and stuff has gone good, but then you give the box to the wrong person and shit could go really bad really fast. But I got good news for you if you like Stephen Huff. He's actually doing videos again. He's up doing spirit box videos again. And he had stopped for a while. I know he was spending some time with his wife and concentrating more on cameras and stuff of that nature. I'm a giant Stephen Huff fan. And but now he's up making videos again. And I am definitely a believer in his work because all of my work has stemmed from his work. So I think that Stephen Huff has provided more than enough legitimate evidence to show that there is something out there speaking. If you look at Nikola Tesla, when he first was inventing the radio, he was hearing disembodied spirit voices. That's his own words. That's a quote. Nikola Tesla said, "I'm hearing disembodied spirit voices," and he was listening to radio waves before the radio was even invented. How could he hear voices coming through radio waves if there was nobody on the radio? It's because radio waves are not just a way for us to send signals so we could listen and see things. Other dimensional beings can affect those radio waves. That's theory. That's my theory. But I think it's a working theory because I've observed this in action. I'm doing good there, Rip It. I can record 30 seconds in a silent room, and when I play it back and turn the volume up 200% and slow down the video to 25% of its original speed, I can hear everything in the room that is paranormal. That's a cool way to do something. I think that's a lot of people's stories. That's why a lot of his stuff come up missing. Yes, but please remember to use rules like saying a prayer to protect yourself beforehand and always close out your sessions. Nobody ever closes out their sessions. Listen, if I've ever ended a session and didn't close it out on the live stream, I made sure to close it out after it ended. And then my friend Danny White Wolf taught me something. And what he taught me is that's really just like a permission slip that you're giving. And really, they cannot do nothing to you if you do not allow it. If you do not allow it to happen, it's not going to happen. Those prayers are to protect everybody else that's part of the session. I meant to say theories. I think a lot of people thought that about him. Yes, a lot of people thought he was bullshit. A lot of people still think he's bullshit. But I actually pay attention to a lot of his work, a lot of his new machines that he's building. Oh my gosh, they're fucking out of this world. He's getting into some weird shit now. And it might even go way into the demonic. We don't know what we're talking to. We don't know that it's spirits. The devil is the best trickster of all. Okay? So, I've said this 1,000 times. I've seen so much beautiful stuff come out of the spirit box, right? All this stuff that made me feel good in the beginning, and it was like, man, I felt good. I got this message from my loved one. But it seemed to lead me down a road that ended pretty fucked up. But I think I allowed it to get there. I don't know, I think it's a dangerous thing to play with. Any which way about it. I had a woman, her brother is Morris Theriault, the very first man who was caught on camera an exorcism caught on camera. The Warrens did a exorcism with Father Travis McKenna, and they set up video cameras and did a exorcism on Morris, and a big crack opens up in his head, and he starts bleeding from his mouth. Anyways, Morris's sister is a friend of mine. And Morris's sister, when I first started doing this stuff, she said, "Lou, don't do that stuff, man. Look what happened to my brother. He ended up demonically possessed, and he ended up shooting his wife in the arm with a shotgun, blowing her arm off, and then he ended up turning the gun on himself, ending himself." But I'll tell you what, you are very powerful. Every one of you are so powerful, and your prayers are powerful. So I found that people that are very in tune with themselves have a very good protection, like, to start with. Things like drugs weaken you. They weaken your ability to protect yourself spiritually. A lot of things will affect your ability to protect yourself. And when you're in these weakened states, demons will they will jump on that shit. Whatever they are. Demons, archons, entities, aliens that suck your energy. I don't fucking know what they are, but they are there, and you need to protect yourself. Things are so much stranger than we can even imagine. Oh, we are very powerful. That's what they don't want you to see. When you're born, right? You're born into this world, and I know how I felt. I felt like a powerful being, immortal being, and it wasn't until people started tricking me, and I'm saying that in a weird way, because it wasn't until people started telling me, "Hey Lou, don't jump off of that roof. You might die." What's dying? Why would I die if I did a backflip off the roof? Well, you could break your neck. I didn't know I could die. Also, I thought I could grow up and become anything. I can grow up and become a whale, or an elephant, or a rock. I did become a rock. Anyways, I had a very crazy imagination. And I think that we're conditioned to believe these things about ourselves, and we lose these amazing abilities that we do have. And I believe that I've met a lot of people that are psychic. My ex was definitely a psychic. I've met multiple real psychics. Empaths are definitely a thing. There's so many things out there that are just things that I never thought possible. I didn't think these were things. Witches are a thing. Warlocks are a thing. I believe in reincarnation. I think that I've lived multiple lives before this. I actually remembered one of them. I remembered that I lived in the German War. My name was Joe, and I met a woman named Elizabeth, and I fell madly in love with Elizabeth. Elizabeth was from Germany, And I'm not sure exactly what happened, but I know that it had like something bad happened. Like, of course, I ended up dying, and I even remember how I used to dress. I used to take cigarettes like this. In the last life, I used to take cigarettes like this and roll them up in my shirt like this. And I'd keep my cigarettes like this. And that's all I remember is keeping my cigarettes in my fucking sleeve like that. But what happened to me in St. Augustine kicked off all of this fucking weird shit, man. Yes, we all have multiple lives. I believe we do. And I believe you can meet people from your last lives in your new life. Because I believe I met Elizabeth in this life. I think it is how well you let others influence you at your young age. It corrupts what you remember. Well, I mean, school damages a child's brain. School is not good for children. Not schools the way they are today. And not schools the way they are or were when I was a kid. Oh no, that's not the way to teach. The way to teach children is you teach them, you nourish their abilities. There's a gentleman down in Texas. He was a computer programmer, and he's seen things in programming, and he decided to reprogram his children. And there's a whole thing about this on YouTube. He got to a point where his children could do things like he would hold up a card and they could tell what card he was holding up. And immunizations, yes, that also damages us. Also, when I was a kid, I got this stuff called amalgam, which is a filling in your teeth. And if you watch a video of amalgam with a infrared camera, you can see fucking vapor coming out of the fillings for the person's life. So right now, as we speak, if I take a infrared camera and face it to the inside of my mouth, you will see vapor coming out of the fillings in my teeth. Yeah, mercury fillings. It's called amalgam. It's bullshit. I didn't want that, but they did that shit to me when I was a kid. Oh, Musk is from another galaxy and reincarnated from... Look at Elon Musk's babysitter and what she said. I believe her. I believe her the most. Do you know that Elon isn't his name? He wasn't born Elon. He has some weird Spanish name. His name is like Emilio or fucking... no. You guys can look it up, man. Elon Musk's real name. He has like a real Spanish sounding name. And his nanny said that when he was a kid, he used to open up a portal to these demonic interdimensional beings, and he tried to feed her to one of these beings. I just heard members in the room with you say that you've had 14 different lives before this. Huh? The people in our life are the souls who are always with you in every life. Yeah, that makes sense. Rip it, I'm more in line with you, my friend. He makes. Oh no, what she says is he's not the Antichrist, that he will bring the mark that brings the Antichrist. That's literally the nanny goes and asks the mother, or I forget who she asked, she's like, is he the Antichrist? And the lady says, no, he will bring on the mark and present the Antichrist. So, you might want to look up the interview with Elon Musk's nanny. And he was from South Africa, and if you look at his mother and his father, for one, he looks exactly like his father, like he was a clone of his father. And if you look at what they were into and what they do, yeah. But see, there's so many of these people. We allow it. It won't stop until we stop it. Why would you... What? That you were going to get kicked from my chat for what? What did it say? Hell no, you can't get kicked from my chat. The only reason... You can't get kicked from my chat for very much at all. In fact, my moderators know that I don't care if people talk shit even. I only don't accept people talking shit to people in the chat, like being abusive to other people in the chat. And if you're just being a little bit too abusive towards me, then you got to go. But if you're just saying something that's your opinion, we should be able to speak our minds, man. Like, we should be able to say something. We should be able to disagree. And if you're a person that has to block somebody because you disagree with them, you're very simple. Just a simple person. They're doing terrific. Rip it. They're doing awesome. They're both bigger than me now. And they're smart kids. My oldest is working. My youngest is working hard in school. And I'm proud of them both. Amazingly proud of them. They're such well-mannered, like, great young men. And I couldn't be more proud, honestly. Yes, you can plug too. I don't give a fuck about that kind of stuff. Listen, we're a community. I'm not one of these people that's fucking... My channel's not even monetized. So, if you want... I mean, don't just come in here and go go ham on it. But if you want to come in and say, hey, I got a video I'm putting out Friday or a live stream I'm doing tonight, feel free to do that. That's what I mean. It's not Nazi Germany. It's YouTube. I get a headache from it sometimes. Am I a grandpa yet? Luckily, no. I just look like a grandpa, that's all. I just look like one. I shaved the other day because fucking every hair on my face is gray. It's not even gray, it's white. It's white as a motherfucker too. It's ultra white. In fact, I don't know how hair gets that white. What the shit? Oh, I knew I had something somewhere here. Good night, Tracy. Nope, I'm just a dog owner. I don't even have a woman anymore. Just me and my dog. Just me and my baby girl. You know what though? I was thinking about this the other night. If my ex didn't leave me, I would have never got my dog. And my dog is fucking awesome. I really love my dog. Not saying like I would trade a person for a dog, but there's always a reason for something. It's like that dog might have died. It would have died actually. She would have never. They were fucking abusing her. And that's why she's attached to me so much. And I've attached to her for sure. And she is a diehard. If you even come in my house and look at me funny, that dog will tear you the fuck up. But she's an amazing dog. I got a call one day. Do you know anybody that wants a bulldog? And I wanted a bulldog my whole life. And I'm like, yeah, me. And the person says, go, my sister has the dog. I go immediately. I go pick up the dog, I don't even know the story. The girl comes out, she's handing me the dog. The dog's all ripped up, slices all over her face, her nose is sliced up. She's in rough condition. But I take her. Sutton tells me that, you know what? Sutton told me that day, go pick up this dog. This is your dog. And my mom, when I told my mom, I said, yo, listen, we're going for a ride and we're going to pick up a dog. And she's like, no, we're not. Really? And I'm like, yes, we are. And my mom wasn't happy about it until she met the dog. Then she was like, okay, I like the dog. But right away, she just latched on to me. I remember the first night that I bring her home, right? The very first night that I bring her home, I gave her a bath, I washed her up, I put some coconut oil on her nose, because her nose was all ripped up, it looked like a cat attacked her, and so after I dried her all up and fed her and she looked all happy, we went and I jumped in my bed and she jumped in my bed and she tucked her head right into my arm and she curled right up into my side and she just crashed and she's been there ever since. And she's my best friend, man. I love my dog. We got some new people here. Lori's here. Esperanza's here. Esperanza was already here, though. She's just saying hi again, I think. Or wait, was I live earlier? I thought I'd seen Esperanza already today, but it might just be me. But yeah, I think that was like in the cards. And another thing is, I dream about stuff before it happens a lot. And before I got baby girl, I dreamt, and I thought the dream was about my dog that I had when I was growing up. Her name was Patches, but I used to call her baby girl. And in the dream, the dog had run away, and I was screaming, baby girl, come back. And then I found her, and she jumped up in my arms, and she was all happy. So that was the dream. So when I got this dog, she reminded me so much of that dog that I named her baby girl after that dog. And she's just, it's almost like part two of my childhood dog. You have to send me a link or something. You have to send. Are we friends on Facebook? Because if not, I don't think I'm subscribed to you. I think it'll be hard to find you. You know what you can do? You can comment on this video. Leave the link in the comment on the video. If it doesn't let you leave the full link, leave most of the link and just separate it. Put a space in between it so I can put it together myself and get to your link. Yeah, just put it on the comments here on YouTube. That should work. Well, guys, I think it's about time for me to go and cuddle up with that amazing dog that I have. And I've been watching a really cool show called Mr. Radio. You know what we should do? We should start a, group on another app so that when we come into this live stream, we can go into the other app and share our stuff with each other. But what app do you use for something like that? Not Facebook, because Facebook sucks. X kind of went to the fucking shithole. Oh, you usually take them down after they see them? Oh, that's cool. Somebody put up one of my videos not too long. I keep getting messages with people saying, hey, somebody's using your videos. I don't care. Use my videos. Yes. As much as you'd like. What fucking app could I use? At the same time as I'm in this stream, we could go into something like, it would have to be X. I'm not good at groups and stuff. You gotta make a group that everybody can join Easy. Discord might be the way. Yeah. I never done Discord before. See, I'm just learning that there's already shit in place for these ideas. It's just I'm not fucking up on the times, man. Yeah, much love. I hope y'all have a great evening. I appreciate you being here, Rip It. It's awesome to have people here hanging out. I have another channel I want to share with you guys as well. It's my 420 channel. And I don't even have a link for it right now. So we'll go live. I'll go live again. If anybody in here has like an idea how we can start a group so we can, like, while we're live here, we can go into the group and everybody can send messages back and forth and be like, hey, here's my YouTube channel. Because in here, it's always a problem. There's always blocked links and shit. So if we could have like a Discord or something where we could all just jump over there and then share everybody's shit and then come back, we can actually fucking integrate, you know? But have a good evening. Much love. Remember, give those people you love a big kiss and hug, because tomorrow's never promised, you know? So stay cool, guys. We'll get with you later. Peace.